Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to look at the next episode of Fool's Gold, episode 25. Oh, a lot of them big tensions. Although officially it's called just Tensions, but we know exactly what the actual title is. Yeah, Dingo Doodles says put this out, and the comment I keep getting is that this is the Fields train, and we're standing on the tracks. I don't know what they mean, and I made a point not to find out or look into it or think too hard in this general direction. Yeah, so we're just going to step right onto those tracks and see what kind of train is heading our way. Oh, why am I getting face reveal vibes? And if you get what I'm talking about, yeah. You guys know the deal. Link below, original video. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started.
This video is sponsored by Ready to Roll Vignette.
Is that a roll background?
So things are escalating a bit, huh? Well, what happened? Cleaned up a town with minimal damage. Then we had
I'm sure that won't come back to bite him.
Emotions as Arena.
And Arena is the emotion part.
Her guts,
that's the weird one.
while Gothy was kind of worried about Sips, which Arena was like, nah, he good. Hey.
On the one hand, it was nice to see Arena have faith in Sips. On the other hand, it's Arena. Yeah.
So yeah, just so you know, I'm here to go commit genocide. Yeah, she was wrong. Oh my god! So very, very wrong.
That is also the appropriate reaction.
I was so wrong, huh? I'm sorry. I think I blacked out for a second. What?
Unfortunately not.
Well, I'm here to go through the portal, find the Foreclaimers, and help wipe them all out. Wow.
Help.
It got worse. Help. Help who? Wanna guess? Zonu. So you do remember him. Vaguely. Bits and pieces. Wait, I feel like I'm in a bit of a fever dream.
Oh yeah, she didn't know any of this. Huh. I'm so used to being on the outside looking in, I forgot she wouldn't have that information.
Zonu was an artificial god that was created by the
and he would know because he
Foreclaimers
partially
by
had
using
that
up
in him.
half of the
And it was
sun
explained
that
by
used to
Gothy.
exist. What? I know, it's a lot, but just stay with me. Then, by what Gothy told me, he was kept by them and experimented on till eventually he tried.
Okay, this is just gonna be something I just realized and it's bugging me now. I know he has little horns on his head, but are those glasses? I honestly thought it was just a weird tick of his eye, like maybe tiny little facial horns, but I don't think they're glasses. Oh, sorry, it's just 25 episodes in and I realized Jack's wearing Ozzy Osbourne glasses. Literally never occurred to me until now.
to wipe them all out.
Oof. Okay,
I mean,
so
to
if
be fair,
Sips is helping him,
they're kind
Where
of
is he?
horrible.
Well, he's technically right there in your ring.
but Crystal? So wait, all those stories about an evil demon monster thing terrorizing people thousands of years ago turns out to be...
My friend.
Eh.
I mean, they're still not going over the part that the Foreclaimers are generally asshats. Yeah. They might not have emotions, but they sure have perfected the art of dickishness. And someone running around still wearing Gothy's face, probably. Oh, God. I have no idea how long they live, but I'm assuming because of emotional damage, it'll probably still be someone with her face. Or maybe it's handed down like a relic. Ah, joy.
Well, I really don't know what to say to that.
Then why don't you shut up,
What?
Arena? Because we got lots to talk about.
Oh.
Sips, I don't understand.
Ooh, 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 do you hear that? That background. Like, just listen to this. Not so much the shut up, because Sips being snippy at Arena is not too weird. He's being a little more harsh about it, but they've had that kind of relationship where it could be overlooked. But that background and the fact that he immediately just slides into a cool form of talking. It's like, yeah, we got lots to talk about. That little slide is very weird because he just doesn't do that. So you can see the corruption in his character. And more importantly, the off notes. I'm pretty sure it's off-key, lower register notes. I'm not someone who knows piano, but even I know that is not a good sign when you have that kind of audio cue. Listen to this.
Then why don't you shut up,
There.
Arena?
Ooh.
Because we got lots to talk about. Sips,
And there's like that.
I don't understand.
It's just straining the
Help
background.
him commit genocide.
They're still
Well, he's
having it. Oh,
helping me
that's
too.
beautiful.
How?
And how fucked up it is.
The wild magic, Gothy. I can control it.
No, you can't.
But the jewelry shop. A fluke. But I really can stop it.
1, I'm assuming that's BS. 2, if he had that power at this point, would he want to? I'm going with no.
Here, let me show you.
Oh, no.
Sip sticks out his hand, and it doesn't go wild. Zanu, make it go wild.
What?
Absolutely not. Sips, I'm not going to...
Did he just freak out the freaking evil genocide god in his head? He just freaked out the evil genocide god in his head. I mean, lawful evil, and honestly, I can make more of an argument for lawful neutral because, you know, they fucked around. They get the cost. Lawful neutral is more accurate for him. We got the chaotic
endanger
evil.
everyone for some trick.
alligator.
It's not a trick, because I have control. Nothing will happen.
No, you
Sips,
don't.
I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, come on.
Sips.
Don't you trust me?
No.
Sure.
No.
Do it. No, I will not. I said do it! Then at that moment, the magic in his hand becomes wild. Energy pulsating and just wanting to become chaotic. Sips takes a breath, concentrates, and
What was the die roll?
the magic just fizzles out. Sips, that wasn't me. I didn't make it go wild. Huh. Well, I guess I have more control than you thought.
Wow. Sorry, I love this right here. Because I thought for a second it would be Zanu playing to it, but... God damn. We know Sips doesn't have control. He is very much the character who thinks he's in control right now and is putting on as much airs to make himself believe he's in control. Make himself believe he's in control. You know what I mean. But this entire time, you could see he's very much out of control. He's lashing out. He's acting out. He's hurting the people and putting them in danger based on his belief that he has control. And from the outside, we can see that is very much not the case. But on the inside, for him, he's convinced himself he has, and not that he's being toyed with by that darker curse. What the hell was crazy hand ladiness, that's how I'm going to refer to her, messing with that she could summon up something that could surprise a pseudo-god or a fake god? Why do I have a feeling that's going to become a plot point? Because it's more relevant than we thought, and it's not just a curse. Because everything's turned out that way so far, sure. Also, just, they're showing the curse is playing with him, because Sips doesn't have control, because he didn't know that was going to happen. He didn't understand what was happening. He just did, because he was in control of something else listening was, and it's laughing.
Or none at all. Well, looks like you have some control, but... Right? Isn't it great? I've had some mess-ups, but I'm getting the hang of it. I can really...
Okay, this little animation right here. Oh, actually went back to exactly the moment I wanted. This part right here. It's harder to see in this eye, but even there, on both eyes, you can see that lying to myself, I cannot speak today, myself face. That entire, yeah, see, there's nothing wrong here. It's that face, that moment of, I'm lying, I'm bluffing, I don't have a way to bluff right now, but I'm going to do it, and I'm not doing it just for your benefit. And this face literally is the perfect abomination of it. I know what I said. God, they shouldn't trust him, and he shouldn't trust himself.
But I'm getting the hang of it.
No.
I can really control it.
He was so
my
scared.
life and make decisions that mean something. Oh, also, I can control my touch curse now. Want to see? No, I'll take your word on it. So he's been helping you. He can talk to you?
He's the sane one.
Sometimes he doesn't shut up. Can I talk to him?
Can he?
What, am I not enough? Sips. Joking.
At least he can still joke.
Sips slumps down for a moment, and then his body's posture becomes perfect. Oh, that is disturbing. Gothica.
I'm sorry. Out of all the things Jack has seen, including Sips literally going murder monkey, almost on Gothy, almost, If the curse had wielded, it would have been the thing, but I think this way it gets more murder out of it, so we know where it's going. And the honestly not that evil murder god, which is really not something I was expecting to say at any point in my life, but it apparently is a thing. That's what freaks out him. Really? Really, Jack? Out of all this shit, that's what freaks you out? To be fair, Gothy's face did induce vomit, so step down from that. Still.
This is weird. Very. Yeah. It's good to see you. You too. But what the hell is going on? 2,500 years ago. Yeah, I know that part. I mean, what are you doing? Wanting to wipe out the Four-Claimers and using sips? He agreed. And is simply helping me get my body back. Body. Yes. By gathering the final pieces of my crystal, I can get my power back and create a body fit for an artificial god. I just need 4 more pieces.
I just want to point out, a corrupted monkey for an artificial god sounds like the perfect metaphor already.
One is located on the other side of the portal.
Which makes it hard to get to.
When the portal closed. Another is with you, Gothica. Next, in Arena's ring. And finally, in Jack's stomach.
Oh.
Sorry, I just felt like I needed to stand.
Yeah, it's like his stomach just got ripped right out of him. Give it time.
Serious. I have a crystal inside you. Yes.
Plot twist.
2
Not
weeks
really.
too late, Arena.
Damn. How is that possible? I mean, did I eat it or something? Or...
Probably did.
Yes.
Oh, he did?
You did.
Plot twist.
Stop. I believe it had something to do with your associate, Texas Thelonious.
What?
Oh.
So yeah, this is the lowdown. Texas Thelonious.
Okay, 1. Wow. 2.
Thelonious.
Oh.
Really, Arena? You have the chance to go plot twist and not actually get shot down by Gothy, and instead Ghost Sips is just getting all the angry face at you. Oh. Now that's interesting. I just noticed. I'm so used to being his face, just normal, that I didn't realize this is a completely uncorrupted, except for the hand, which still has a scale. Ooh. It's interesting with how all the things are progressing with him and his corruption. This version of him, the version that still has a corrupted hand, thus the scale, and the rest is all him, is how his astral self is being drawn by Dingo, which isn't just a matter of taking his normal art and then phasing it, which they did for him here. They actually had to redraw it as he views himself. So at least in his head, he's still the normal Sips, and that corruption is actually part of him and not just an interloper in his psyche. Interesting.
So yeah, this is the lowdown. Texas Thelonious a while back hired Jack to help him research the Four-Claimers. Reading books, digging up stuff, and exploring ruins. However, Jack was, or kinda still is, a bit of a coward. And even a bit of a slack. Not as dedicated as Texas. So, one day, Tex came across one of Zanu's shards and had heard of it sometimes giving people strange abilities or behaviors. So, Tex being Tex.
Okay, wow. I was going to say this guy has a face that it looks like you want to punch him. And now I stand by that even more. Wow.
Was like, why not? And decided to run his own experiment by slipping the shard into Jack's food and see what would happen.
He just ate it?
Tex really didn't see much change, then kind of abandoned the experiment and forgot.
Bugbear bites?
I have so many conflicted emotions. I might vomit.
Oh, vomiting might be good.
Vomiting won't get it out. Then how?
Oh,
Maybe
God.
no gooding.
Jeez.
I can do it. It would be painless. How can I possibly trust you?
Because the other option is sneeze.
Have you been brainwashing me? I did not brainwash you. I did, however, keep you on track. Keep on track? What does that mean? On track to what? Using me to open the portal so you can go on some murdering spree?
Yes.
Finding the Four-Claimers. That was your initial goal, wasn't it? Or did you forget? I am not your enemy. I'm simply an opportunist.
There's a lot of conflicting moralities here. On the one, he's still very much being an asshole, but I don't think this tips him over onto the evil scale of, well, morality in D&D. It's very much the neutral scale. Evil would be very much upfront about it. Lawful would be, you agreed to this, fuck you. Chaotic would be, fuck you, we're just doing it. And, I guess chaotic or lawful or just neutral evil would be, we're doing it. And that's just it. You're just doing it. It's just happening. Deal. This one is very much, we made a deal, we're going to do this, but I'm not your enemy, and I'm still going to play ball. Which is closer to lawful, but seems more understanding of his feelings, if not completely caring. Yeah. Why am I taking so much time to try and analyze the moral complexity of an artificial god who's bent on genocide? Oh yeah, because there actually are complexities, and that's actually just a good form of writing that Dingo and I guess her husband now, are they married yet? Whatever, maybe fiancé still, are very much doing it. It's really awesome to watch. Yeah, let's go with that.
Now, do you wish for me to remove that shard or not?
If you don't, Sneeze might use
You're
a
not
knife.
lying. It'll be painless. I do not lie. It is inefficient.
You could also be wrong.
Jack, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Why are they putting bad music on?
Okay. Do it. Zanu zips, whatever, comes up to Jack and places a hand onto his stomach. Now, Jack and Zanu roll opposing will saves. This determines what crystal shard moves towards which.
Oh.
So technically, if Jack wins, Zanu's large crystal could try to go into Jack's body. Who has the greater will?
Oh no. I'm pretty sure it's not going where I fear it's going, but goddamn! Because if Sips loses this, and Jack, who has not demonstrated to have much willpower, wins, Zanu is in Jack's head, because that's where the main shard body is. And then it's just Sips and his inner demon. And the inner demon is already playing with him. This seems like it could be a problem.
They roll, and the shard just pops out of Jack's body
Okay,
magically.
good.
Floats for a moment till it moves towards Zips's hand. It swoops in, traveling through Sips's body to his head, as it has done before, like a small piece of metal being pulled to a large magnet.
Still, that's a
So,
big damage if you
How do you
lose.
feel?
Still wanna vomit?
So the same.
Kinda.
Well, hey. You kind of stood up to an artificial god at least.
He
Good for
did.
you.
Don't touch me.
Ooh, you are very sweaty.
So that's it.
Oh, they even
Gather
drew
the
the sweat on her
shards,
end.
make a body, and go kill everyone. Gothica. Foreclaimers have always been a plague on any land they reside on.
Yeah,
They have no
literally
empathy,
running things on
zero,
souls.
and no compassion. They simply do whatever they like in order to progress in the name of their science. They know nothing else. It's their nature. And for that, they should die. You know how dangerous they are, what they can do, what they've done to me and you.
And realistically, we all know the reason he's doing this is not because they're a plague. It's not because of what they did to him, because he was abiding both of those beforehand. It's what they did to her. Not the face, but everything else. Personal take. I could be very wrong, because it seems like he broke out in other reasons. Again, I'm working on very incomplete information here, and I'm probably wrong. I mean, it's also me, so I'm usually wrong. But more importantly, I got a feeling that her is a bigger reason than not. And knowing about the face thing is making him a lot more comfortable with that decision. Let's put it that way. What would be real fucked up, though, is if during the time they were exiled, there was a faction that wasn't asshats. Or that pick up the fetish of cutting off people's faces as a form of accessory. Yeah. Oh, I hope that's not the change. That would be disturbing.
What did they do to you, Gothy?
They cut off my face, Arena.
What?
But that's off topic.
She didn't know about
you
that,
can't
did she?
just say that and just What?
Oh yeah, she didn't
No
know.
way.
Everyone else already knew. Wait, did Zanu know that?
See? No face.
Have you tried moisturizer?
Arena.
Sorry. Okay, but like,
Have you tried magic? No, I mean, seriously, shouldn't Mr. Wizardly be able to fix that? On the other hand, he's lazy, and I could see him just not doing it because fucks given are equal to 0. Also, that is literally a face reveal. I thought there might be one, and there was, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. Props to Arena for her first impulse being trying to offer moral support and a possible solution, no matter how stupid it was. Way to go, Arena. These words feel uncomfortable.
have you really tried?
Arena.
Okay.
Even
We're
the ghost
moving
sips.
on. Zano, these scars are old, and they've healed, and mine haven't.
Have you tried getting a body
I'm
and then not doing
sorry.
that?
Should have done something you couldn't have. You need to understand that. The 4 claimers who did this to you deserved to be punished.
Yes.
But you are punishing an entire race for a few. Also,
Fair,
it's
the
been
entire
over
races.
2,500 years since that happened. They would all be dead by
Like
now.
you. Oh, wait.
You'd be killing people who had nothing to do with it. They could do it again, perhaps. But are you willing to commit genocide
Yes.
over just a presumption?
Yes.
Yes. Gothica, I don't understand. They could bring war. You don't know that. You know how dangerous they are. Yes, but Gothica, perhaps with the right tools. They're all monsters!
Oh. Now that's interesting. Go back a second. That's not just Zanu speaking. That's the curse. The curse that's infecting Sips is infecting him. Oh, that's brilliant. Because they made the point earlier, and having Jack highlight it by saying, oh, that's disturbing. I don't know if that's exactly what he said. My memory sucks. But pointing it out, and they show perfect posture, and that both of his eyes are just the white dot. But here, this is the first massive outburst of emotion he's had other than the literal murder. Even then, he did it much more offhandedly. Here, though, we could see the yellow slit eye, I guess cat's eye almost, or more functionally lizard's eye, and it's speaking at the same time. There was a double tune. I was under the impression, I think everyone up to this point was, the curse was just anger, and it was just, evil. But it's chiming in with Zanu, and it's jumping in, and either it's infecting him with its evil, or it agrees, which is why it gave Sips what he wanted when he asked. Oh, I'm honestly not sure which one is worse. The curse having agency beyond just general force of fuckery, or that it is just a general curse of fuckery and Zanu's infected. Because gods that are infected are usually a bad thing. Just want to hear that again. Like, you can hear the overtones.
Perhaps with the right tools. They're all monsters!
Dude. That's just brilliant. And the eye changed.
That's not... You're different. You're right. I am. And they could be too by now. It's been over 2,500 years. Time does bring change. Not this. Nature cannot be changed so easily. No.
Bullshit. Again, I give you the Chihuahua. Yeah, I think that's just my argument that nature is overpowerful. It is very powerful, but it can be changed. And that did not take 2,000 years. Okay, maybe... Actually, no, it didn't take 2,000 years because the Chihuahua is actually technically one of the oldest breeds around. So it was like that for a very long time. Yeah. Just remember, everyone, whenever it says nature, you can hold up a Chihuahua and nothing they say will matter because it's an adorable dog. That's a good way to end an argument. Cuteness wins.
Not without
Also
the
derp.
tools. You can't expect this society to learn something like empathy without help. They may only grow if you show them some empathy yourself. And that's where you and I disagree. Well,
What about just killing off the ones
unfortunately,
who
until
can't
you
show
and
it?
I both agree, you aren't getting your hands on this shard.
What?
Because this is my deal. We will go through the portal. We will see for ourselves if the Four Claimers are the monsters we know them to be. Or if there's a chance they could be redeemed. Then we'll make our decision. Together. I can't say I agree with you, Zanu. But I also can't say I disagree.
Oh,
The
he
Four
wasn't expecting
Claimers
that.
are dangerous.
Yes.
But maybe given some time and care.
I mean, they do literally power their bodies and everything else with dead people. So when the necromancer looks at you, goes like, hey, your power is a little questionable on the morality side. Then you know you fucked up. A necromancer is like, hey, I'm going to kill people and make friends at the same time. The Four Claimer's like, I'm going to kill you and then use your soul to power my monsters to kill more of your friends. The circle of soul death. Ah, God, that's fucked up. Sorry, I keep getting stuck on that because it is... There's no good way to look at that. There really isn't.
They could be more than threats.
Probably not a lot of them, though.
Gothica, you are my friend. And only because you are my friend, I will agree. Agree to give you time to convince me, as that is all I can give.
To be fair, you also can't not give her time right now because you don't have all the shards, and while you can still probably do it on your own, it would just take so long. It really wouldn't be worth it. And they can just shatter your soul again. And you basically already did that. The details, though. More importantly, I kind of wonder if they're going to come down to him being right overall, but just being a small pocket of people who aren't assholes. I don't see any possible way this story progresses, and the Four Claimers on the other side are not monstrous. Unless the fear of him kickstarted an emotional development, in which case, good on Zanu for scaring them into not being assholes. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think as a theory that's possible. But it would be hilarious. Because he technically would have won.
Fine. It's a start. So, with the ending of that intense and long conversation, the group... Oh, no.
What?
Hold on a second. All of this is wild. But we haven't answered the real question.
What?
So, if the Four Claimers should be dead after 1,400 years,
Oh.
how the f... is Gothy still alive being there 2,500 years ago? Right? Plot hole.
Wait. 14,000 years. And Gothy was there 2,000... What is with those 600 to 800 years, then? That's a big difference in time.
Huh. Are
They-
you
she
telling
nearly
me
not-
you never questioned that?
Well, she was crazy a lot of the time.
Point. I've been conscious for only 4 months.
Wait, seriously?
And before that, I was selling boiled shoes. But I do actually have...
This entire thing has only been 4 months? I thought it was a couple years, and, like, that's still not a lot of time, but at the same time, I just... Wait. She was selling boiled shoes. People were buying those? On the other hand, she's literally a duck-crazy mad lady who could probably do a lot of horrible magic, so they probably bought it as a appeasement. But still, she found a market for boiled shoes. It's actually kind of impressive.
a bit of a theory. You see, I think I'm just really
Old?
dumb, swamp pickled.
What?
Like a preserved pickle, but in the swamp. Or like preserved jerky.
A mummy.
It would explain
An
a lot.
unintentional undead mummy.
No.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Then I'm out of ideas. Because what actually happened was I gave you a gift.
What?
The week before I attacked the Four Claimers, you visited, talking to me as you normally did. However, before
Okay, can I just want to see
talking
this for a
to
second?
me,
That's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Gothy with a face. It is weird to see her with one, though. Overall, the eyes, she's still expressive through the mask, so that doesn't change much. Having a nose is weird. It's just the face, though, seeing the smile. That is so weird. It's cute, though.
as you normally did.
But
However, before you left, I asked to give you something. A blessing. Placing your hand on the glass, I transferred a small part of my power into you without your knowledge.
oh.
Then you smiled and left. That was the last time I saw you. I knew with my power you would not be endangered from the mechanized weapons I was planning to possess, as they would see you as one of their own during the chaos.
Oh.
It was supposed to keep you safe. However, a side effect of having this power is also immortality.
That.
Neat. What? It's been a lot tonight. I'm running out of...
So he just randomly grants immortality. Also, it does prove that he was planning it, and my entire point about how it's more based on Gothica than everything else is wrong. On the other hand, still gives her a lot of credit, and god damn it, he gave her immortality as a side effect. That's actually just really cool. On the other hand, he literally just grants immortality. Okay, yeah, wow.
shock. So, with that little tidbit, the group rests up
The
and
immortal
prepares itself
boiled shoe
for
salesman.
Portal Day.
Hey!
We then make our way to the bakery
No. You know, he used to drop in one of the awesome 90s shows, and technically 2000s.
and prepares itself for Portal.
Did they say Fool's Gate FG1? Oh, hell yeah, man. Loved this show. The spin-offs were variously okay. Also, random Jason Momoa was a main character in Atlantis. That was a thing.
Portal Day. We then make our way to the
Grand's
bakery where we
Bakery.
find the old lady.
What?
Yeah,
They forgot about her?
Kind of forgot about her.
Oh, yeah,
We
they
try
did
to
forget
kick
about her.
out and
Buy her
she
entire
pulls
stock?
a gun. Sips gets mad. Curses happen. Her hand becomes a gun. You know, the usual. Then we knock her out, kidnap her, and bring her to another town. We're moving on.
What the fuck? She's cursed to a gun head. She had a gun behind them already. Okay. Lady was very much murder prone already. And now they gave her a gun arm. They made her the Final Fantasy equivalent in Fool's Gold of Barrett.
So while Arena goes and drops off another kidnappee,
Oh,
she
God.
also switches the mech dragon Sun Crystal
Oh?
with the Soul Crystal that Gothy and Jack used to activate the last pedestal. She might as well, because,
What does that change?
to be honest, we didn't want to fuck around with that. Felix has a great reputation of fucking with that, so we ain't gonna test that.
I just want an assurance right now that maybe after this video's over or the series is over and there's not a campaign 2 that I know of yet, maybe we'll find out if Jack would, sorry, not Jack, wow, if Felix would just put out somewhere like, yeah, if you had done that, this is exactly what have happened. I want that to be the epilogue, just him telling them all the pitfalls they missed or how they made it worse. I want that because I want to know exactly what he was planning.
So all things are good to go as she comes back, and we just stare at the button.
They have no idea what to do, do they?
So, that's it, huh?
Do they just press it?
Is there
or-
like a ritual or... I mean, I can check. Nah,
Does
fuck
that
that. So
Oh, it's
Sips
literally just a
hits the
button.
button and it begins.
Oh.
An alarm echoes throughout the bellowing wilds, radiating from the pillars of light.
Ooh.
One by one, the lights that had been cutting through the night sky absorb back into the large crystals and are siphoned down into the ground as the power is drawn towards Fool's Crossing. Light shooting through intricately placed runes carved all throughout the jungle floor, twisting and turning till they collide. A large
Okay, that's cool.
explosion of power erupts, flattening anything and everything nearby as an astronomically sized crack breaks
Oh,
through
from this-
reality, and the portal opens.
It's a bit high up.
Coming out, we see this
Wait,
large
out.
and intimidating white wall of energy.
How did they survive the
Seeing it,
explosion?
not only are we in awe, but
Terror?
we feel accomplished. It's taken us
They
a
just
long
finished their job.
time to get here. With the many challenges we faced, the knowledge we learned, the secrets we uncovered, and the confidence we gained.
Oh, I hate this face. I hate this face so much because you know who's making it more than anything else. Because Sips already thinks the curse is on his side because the curse isn't fighting him. It's giving him the sense of superiority, the control he's always thought he had to contain. And then when he lost it, it let him believe he could get it and that he had it still. God, that curse is kind of devious. Sips has no control, but he's been convinced that he does. And that curse is looking forward to the genocide. I think a lot of this is going to come down to the curse and Zanu fighting it out more than anything else. I hope Sips is the one to make the choice at the end, but god damn, you can tell these are two just giant piles of what the fuck about to happen.
And now, all we had to do
Oh, they didn't give a little shot to sneeze? Really? Oh.
was walk through it.
How far would it be if it's astronomical? Ooh. Good music. I love those little tunes.
This video is sponsored by Ready to Roll Vignette.
It really does look like the background. It's
So
really cool
we're
roll.
back promoting these very talented fellow Canadians. These people essentially
yes, the
play D&D
Canadians.
to the extreme as they have 40 filmmakers bringing their campaign to life in a vignette episode. Essentially pretty film, like if D&D was Game of Thrones quality.
I'm sorry, that's what they're doing? God damn! I kind of want to check it out just because that sounds amazing.
But good and funny. They create these high quality films off of excerpts from an episode of Ready to Roll. I mean, look at the set and the makeup. That's her. That is her. That's the same
Oh shit, that's the same person?
Look, I'm gonna be frank. I've only watched.
I need to go check this out. Like, unironically. Oh shit, this is the third time now Dingo has made me... You know, at first it was your stuff with the giant Tarrasque and the book, and then it was the monster, like all the item magic monster manual stuff that was the last video, and now stop giving me things I want to throw money at. God damn you, Dingo.
One D&D show podcast, which was the Adventure Zone, and I don't have time for other ones, but they actually started to draw me in, and
What?
I've been listening to these guys as they are very funny, and I like them. I mean, look at them. They're cool.
Yeah. Also, when she says draw her in, just because I have to ask since she's animating things, do they mean literally just draw her in because it's really engaging, or draw her in the sense that they've literally just got random pictures of a Trask or sneeze in the background? Because the second one would be absolutely hilarious to me. I would love every second of it.
And I mean, holy shit, look at it. I'm just
that's
overall
actually a
impressed.
good magic effect.
I strongly suggest you go check out their first amazing
Questline.
Ready to Roll vignette.
I'm sorry. That's it? How long ago did she record this? These things look amazing, and how? I was expecting at least 2 more zeros on everything. That is only 13K. This has to be an old. This is definitely old. There's no way that's up to date.
Strongly suggest
That's
you go
way
check
too
out
cool.
their first amazing Ready to Roll
I might need to check
vignette.
this out. I really need to
Vignette.
check this out. I really want to check this
Subscribe
out.
to Questline. With more support, they can make more stuff.
looks so cool.
And, like, keep
I thought it
getting
was
funnier and
freaking
funnier.
Critical Role at
So
first.
yeah, go check them out. Links down below. Oh, also, reminder of Fool's Gold shirts.
Yeah.
Wear them on your body, or you don't
Sneeze.
have to.
I just want
put them on a
sneezes.
car,
I just want
whatever.
sneezes.
Live your best life, but with the shirts. Okay, bye.
But Dingo, really, you say you want to live your best life on the Titanic meme? I'm not saying the meme might be giving away some false impressions, but it's great. It's also going to sink horribly, and then you'll live to an old age to throw away a gem worth a lot of money. Yeah, the stove was weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to joke around. I'm absolutely certain at this point the final villain is going to be the curse given a body in the same way Zanu's getting a body. And I'm assuming it's going to get a body at the expense of Zanu having to stay in Sips, which would solve the moral dilemma of Sips being consumed by the curse. Also, it would then leave him with the entire realization of, oh, I never had control and I was giving into evil because it gave me a nice illusion. Yeah, plot progression. But still, I love where this is heading. I love seeing how the curse is a lot more powerful and varied than we thought it was already, that it's playing with them, but it wants to kill them, and it's playing into it because it can get more of the murder. And just as a villain, it's slowly being built up more and more. And the crazy part is, I don't know if it has a name or not. And I kind of want it not to have one because it's just that force of what the fuckery, and it makes it more interesting because of that. If it gets a name, I'm fine with that. I would love if there was backstory, but if it's just taking advantage of the situation as an opportunist, but evil and fucked up in the way that Xanu is making a delightfully rational choice to do what he thinks is going to improve the world in ways that he might not be wrong about. God, yes! Also, this is the episode where I actually gave Airier credit because she did something reasonably articulate, intelligent, and helpful for a good reason. Yeah, it still sounds weird. It's all the same. You guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original one. Hit it up. And when you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. And if we're lucky, I'll even get a video out tomorrow because technically, if you're still watching at this point, it's probably fine to say it. Going into surgery, and yeah. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I may or may not have gone today, tomorrow, someday. I don't know, because I don't know in advance when I'm putting this video out. Hopefully it's already over and I'm fine. There's videos coming back and nothing bad happened at all. Wish me luck. I will appreciate it. Yeah. All the same. I'll see you guys later. Adios.